Hi, today we're going to be talking all about why trying to prevent porn use in your relationship won't prevent cheating. I'm a sex counselor. I specialize in men's sexual health. We're going to be reading from Ethical Porn for Dicks all about it. And the author has a lot to say, so let's dive right in. Dr. David Lay says, I've noticed an interesting dynamic in men who come to see me for porn, sex, or infidelity problems. For these guys to stay in their marriages, they have to give up all their privacy. They give their wives all their passwords, let her control their phones, and spend a lot of time being transparent about where they are and what they're doing. The guys are usually desperate to stay in the relationship and to prove they've reformed and can be trusted. I understand where they're coming from and the questions those wives are wrestling with. Lots of people believe that watching porn leads to people cheating on their marriages, getting so worked up about sex that they go and find a prostitute, a bathhouse, or an adult video store with glory holes just to get some sex. Under this theory, preventing porn watching makes sense. At least it would if this theory were true. Unfortunately, there's not a shred of research supporting it. In fact, using these efforts to control your spouse, prevent them looking at porn, or being tempted might actually increase their desire to pursue extramarital sex. Research on this shows that trying to control someone's sexuality actually makes them more dissatisfied with their current relationship, decreases their commitment, and increases their interest in pursuing an extramarital relationship. It also increases how much attention the people pay to other attractive people and how well they remember them. I call this the forbidden fruit syndrome. By telling Adam and Eve not to eat the damn apple, God created a burning desire to have what they couldn't have and essentially destined them to break his commandment. I tell wives and girlfriends that by trying to prevent their spouses or partners from cheating or watching porn, they might actually be creating the same effect. By setting and enforcing limits, they are almost certainly increasing the men's unhappiness with them and their relationships, and they may be making the men more likely to start shopping around for alternatives. And the author gives some tips about faithfulness in your relationship, which I will be sure to include in the caption. And I would love to learn from you, to read a little bit about your opinions and thoughts on this. But if I don't hear from you, I'm wishing you the absolute best day of your life. Bye.